Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Candy J. I am a certified clinical sexologist through the Dr. Rachel Institute and the American Colleges of Sexology and the American Board of Sexology. I specialize in putting the oohs and the ahs back into your relationship. But honestly, I do this by helping you to foster better communication, going through thought processes. And just making you a whole person within a couple system, correct? So I specialize in life after infidelity, dating after divorce, sex education, sex therapy for all ages. I dive in a little bit of trauma, and I just help people see a transformation. Okay. I'm a marriage bootcamp coach. If you know who Jim and Elizabeth Carroll is, or if you've ever watched the TV show Marriage Bootcamp, Jim and Elizabeth Carroll are the founders of those. And we do a for every fourth quarter. Actually, I think we're only doing it 3 times this year. I think the last one is in September 14th through the 18th. So that's coming up pretty fast. If you don't know what Marriage Bootcamp is, and Marriage and Life Enrichment Bootcamp, it's not just for married people. It's not just for engaged people. It's also for singles as well. So there is a marriage and engaged portion during the day on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then at night on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, from 6 to about 10, there is a life enrichment portion. And that life enrichment portion is for both the married and single people. So we have, sometimes we have 25, 30 singles there. Sometimes we have 10, it just varies in the numbers. But the life enrichment portion of it is the part that I went through all by myself after my divorce. And let me tell you, it was life-changing. And so it is such a pleasure and an honor to continue to be a part of that. That's not actually what this live was about, but I don't know, somewhere somebody must have needed that because it was just in my spirit. I'm also a Mocha marriage facilitator, and I do we're having a mini couples retreat on September 23rd and 24th. The first night is a games night and a meet and greet, get to know the couples that you're going to go through this with. And then on Saturday, it's a four part training, communication, working with your triggers, working some things out. And by the time that you leave there, you definitely have the tools for better communication, to rekindling the flame in your relationship. And so if you're watching with me, tell me where you are watching from. Hashtag I am sitting in my Arlington office at 1601 East Lamar, Suite 204 in Arlington, Texas. And, just really kind of been enjoying my Wednesday. So happy hump day, guys. So real quick, let's get into it. I won't be before you long. I want to kind of talk to you guys about part of my therapeutic process with my clients. I always get them to journal. And so I've been asked a few times, why are you so big on journaling? Well, first of all, I've been trained in cognitive behavioral therapy. And so that is definitely a big part of the reason why I ask people to journal. So when you journal, you investigate, you dig deep, you gather data and information, and then you reflect. And so a lot of times when people come to me, when I'm asking them how they are, how they're feeling, they don't know. Either they say they don't know, or I'm just sad. Well, why are you sad? Or, why did you do this? And a lot of times the answer is, I don't know. And so journaling helps you to uncover that thought and behavioral patterns, and then identify and be able to change irrational beliefs. And then guess what? It generates insights into the cause of your behavior. Insight. Yes, I'm a little goofy, guys, just a little bit. But I promise that one of my sessions, I make sure that I give it to you straight, right? And so you explore the possibilities for creating change when you write things down. So when I have people journal, I have them write everything down, everything. And guys, when I'm giving you these things to do for journaling, I do them myself. It helps me write out the process of how I'm feeling, how I'm thinking, and what was the cause and effect. So thoughts are not recorded cannot be evaluated, right? So let's just say you have a fleeting thought, oh, this is why they did this, da 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 da, and then 2 weeks later you had that thought comes back up, and you're like, well, why did I think whatever? What was my belief behind what they did? It's called action, belief, and then consequences, right? And so, anyways, so insights that are not recorded will be forgotten. That's the point. So changes cannot be made unless they are understood. So I used to get in trouble as a kid because I used to ask why. You tell me something to do, I say why. You tell me I can't do something, I say why. Then something happens on the street and I'm like, Mom, why did this happen? Da, 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 da. I was always trying to get down to the bottom of this. Because honestly, like I said, that changes cannot be made unless they are understood. That's why I was trying to, I'm also a Christian. And so I always talk to people and tell people, in order to get to the bottom of things, what is the phrase? In all you're getting, get an understanding, right? That's where my why comes from. It got on people's nerves, but when I used to write things down, it would help me to understand